maybe start with a scouting report on Troy and Nick, the two new guys on your roster today.
I think both guys are experienced in the league, and I'm sure everybody knows them quite well. I think my report would be Troy's probably a lot like, he's probably a right-handed Shillington, which is something we've lacked this year. And I think Nick's a big guy that obviously has got some good hands, moved around, so we'll just see how it goes. And I think they can help us down the stretch. We play a lot of games. We play a lot of games this month. That's important.
Were you surprised to hear that two brothers had never been involved in the same trade?
Yeah, I don't know if I'm surprised, but I coached my brothers, traded for three of them. We traded one in Chicago, so I coached all of them except Brian. So, guys I think that's pretty awesome, actually. It's in the NHL.
Minnesota's got a pretty similar style to you guys. What you have to do tonight against them?
Yeah, I like to get top end for sure. The big line is really good. Kaprizov and Zuccarello, and so they got a pretty good balance. I think they play similar type game though.
I know you have a rapport with Nick from your time in Anaheim. I was just curious the biggest difference between Nick and Brett as players from what you've seen from both.
I think they're both good kids. As people, that's I think really important. I think Brett was really enjoyed being around Brett. I was with Nick a little bit, but not a lot really. It's obviously Nick was a pretty high draft pick. His numbers reflect that.
What's the coach's role in that? Like, are you asked to give a scouting report before a trade gets made, or how does that work from your standpoint?
No, I don't think so. I think you're not interested in, or the point is not the player. The point is the position or what your needs are.
You don't know what's going to happen on the out-of-town scoreboard, but with 20 games to go, do you have a number in your head as far as what your team's going to have to do?
Yeah, now at 20 in a row. I mean, all you got to do is when you ask those questions, just go back over the last few years and see what that wild card number is, right? I mean, I would think to get back in the division race, you'd have to be on a 7 or 8 game win streak while somebody else helps you out. But I think the wild card number is still if you look at what that number is to get in, what's the point number? It's somewhere between 93 and 96 is if you do it since they put the wild card in.